Hi YouTube, it's Kathy and I'm here to tell you about the BookNet Fest Readathon. If you're not aware of BookNet Fest, it's one of my favorite events I've ever been to, and I'm slightly devastated I'm not going this year. I really wanted to make it work, but I've been home less than 2 weeks from my 3 months abroad, so I just didn't want to be on 3 planes there, 3 planes back. I just couldn't make it work. At Current, this is an event that takes place in Orlando, Florida, and it's basically just people who talk about books on the internet coming together in person and having those same discussions in person. It's fantastic. The 2 years that I was able to go, I was moderating panels, I was having a great time, I was meeting people in person I'd only ever met through a camera before. It was great. So if you find yourself in the Orlando area, I highly suggest going to this event June 16th and 17th, which is next weekend. However, if you are like me and you are not in the Orlando area, but you still want to do something BookNet Fest related on the weekend, that's where the BookNet Fest Readathon comes in. This was something that the bookish community came up with in the past, and I am just so very happy that they asked me to host part of it. It's a way for people who can't be present to kind of connect to the event. The readathon itself is taking place June 16th through 18th, so Friday through Sunday. And there are 5 prompts to choose from, but there's no specific reading goal associated with this besides just read these books, think of the event, check out the website. I'll be linking things down below, follow them on Twitter, Instagram, all of those things. And also, if you happen to post a TBR, you are entered to win some prizes. But first, I'm getting ahead of myself, let me tell you about the prompts. The first prompt is to read a banned book, because this event takes place in Florida, and you might have noticed that they've been banning a lot of books down there recently. For all of these prompts, except for one, technically I'm going to be stealing from my Queer Lit Readathon TBR, because that is another readathon I am hosting all of this month, and I will post links to that down below. For this prompt, because it actually overlaps with the Queer Lit Readathon bingo board prompt of read a banned book, I will be reading Lawn Boy. The second prompt is to read a book with your favorite trope, and for that one I am going to be reading Hanny and Issue's Guide to Fake Dating, because I find fake dating oddly charming. I don't know why, but I do. Which reminds me, I actually need to go pick that one up from the library because my hold just came in. The third prompt is to read an indie or small press published book. For this one, this book technically isn't on my Queer Lit Readathon TBR, but it is something I was planning to read in June outside of that TBR, because Ren, over at the Reading Ren, started the Queer or Not book club. This is the first month it's running, this is the very first book, and it's Of the Wild. This one is also novella length at 136 pages, so if you're looking for something short to read during this weekend, maybe pick this one up. The fourth prompt is to read a book that features queer characters and just vaguely gestures at my Queer Lit Readathon TBR. All of the books I'm mentioning on this TBR are queer. Hooray! And the fifth and final prompt is to read a book recommended by one of our 2023 panelists. I already have this in the bag because Rachel, who is our guest host for this round of the Queer Lit Readathon, is going to be at BookNet Fest. I actually met her at BookNet Fest one of the previous years, and it was so great to meet her. I did pick out a book that was a host rec that she had recommended, and it was Icebreaker, and it was amazing, but I literally just finished reading it yesterday, so I can't use that one. For this one, I am going to go with All Boys Aren't Blue, which I've read before, but she has also read before, and I'm rereading for the readathon anyway, so it still counts. However, this is a very chill event, so if you just want to read one book or a part of one book for this event, you do you. But if you're wanting some prizes, definitely post your TBR. According to the email that I got from Mari with all of the details, they'll also be giving away a prize pack of ARCs and goodies from BookNet Fest. It will be raffled off, and in order to win, participants will have to post their TBR either on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, and make sure to tag BookNet Fest. As a host, I have no idea if I'm eligible for this, but you better believe that I am going to enter anyway, and if they want to take my entry out, that's completely fine. So there you have it. What are you going to read for BookNet Fest Readathon? Let me know about it down below, and be sure to post your TBR before the end of the event so that you can be entered into the prize pack. And if you are hesitant about going and you're in the area, this is your push to actually go, because it is a fantastic event. Like I said, I wish I was going, I just could not do the travel so soon to the travel that I just got home from. And I don't know if this is really my news to share, but it's moving next year, which is something I learned from Sam on her latest live stream, so I'm excited for all of that to come out. There you have it. Let me know what you're reading for this event down below, or tell me how your Queer Lit Readathon reading is going. On the way down in the comments, if you hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice of you. If you don't feel like leaving a comment but want to make sure that I know you were here, just leave me an emoji or smiley face if you happen to be on your keyboard. Some people have asked if there's a way to financially support this channel, so I set up a Ko-fi account, which is a digital tipping service. The link for that, as always, is down below. You can like and share this as you see fit, and I will see you very soon. Bye!